What's going on, everybody? My name is Stanley with Stouter Sales, and I am so excited to be with you today. Today's video is on the power of vulnerability in leadership. Something that I don't believe is discussed nearly enough, and it's something that I truly believe that if you master this, you will gain the respect, the admiration, and even more, the results from your team unlike anything you could ever imagine. You see, when I say vulnerability, a lot of times you instantly think weakness, right? We instantly are conditioned to think, oh man, vulnerability in leadership, let me guess, this is, something sensitive, right? Some cliche saying. No, it's not. You see, vulnerability in leadership is the ability to look at your team in the eyes and say, I missed it and I need your help to fix it. What that does in that moment is communicates two things. One, humility. Communicates to your team, I'm humble enough to look at you in the eyes and say, I missed it. As your leader, I missed it. How many people can honestly say you've had a ton of bosses that said, hey, I missed it there. I need help? I would venture to say very, very few. And if you did have those bosses, they were probably awesome, right? The second thing it communicates to your people is that you're in the boat with them. You see what I'm saying? You're in the boat. A lot of times people, when I use that expression, goes, what do you mean by being in the boat? What I mean by that is this. A lot of times we have a lot of captains, right? A lot of leaders pointing at a direction. We're going here. We're doing this. We're changing the sales this way. It's new incentives. And what happens is you're always pointing as a leader. We're going here. But what would happen if you got in the boat and you started rowing with your sales team? What would that look like? What would it look like if you said, hey, listen, I'm humble enough to admit that I don't know what I'm missing. And number two, I want to work with you to get to the result together. You see, in that moment, what's going to happen is your people are going to love you because they're going to go, this is a person who I want to work for. This is a person who I want to serve because this is a person who doesn't view themselves as more than me, that doesn't view themselves as better than me, but simply views themselves as someone who's just like me. Too many times in leadership, we try to act like we know it all. Too many times in leadership, we want to look out and we want everybody to think that we have it all figured out. When in the truth is, you're probably scared, confused. You're not really sure why your numbers are down. You've got a boss that's upset with you because he can't be vulnerable, because he's terrified to tell you he doesn't know what he's not doing right. And at the end of the day, this cycle perpetuates. And this is a dangerous place to be in because no progress is being made. And at the end of the day, the way it falls is the person at the top blames the person underneath him, who blames the person underneath him, until it falls all the way down to your people. The very people that you're supposed to be serving, the very people you're supposed to be caring for, they're now being punished because of your lack of vulnerability. You want to be a great leader? Be vulnerable with your people. Show them that you're humble enough to say you don't know, and be willing to get in the boat with them and row with them, not just point to where you want them to go. I hope this video encouraged you today. If you're a leader out there, maybe you're running a sales team, maybe you're not running a sales team, maybe you're just a sales agent. I want you to drop a comment on this video. Tell me about a leader in your life, someone that you used to work for that really had this figured out, somebody that you loved to go to work for. And if you're out there, let me know about this story. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we really appreciate all the support, guys. I hope this video helped you, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. Talk to you later.